Thanks for staying with us. It's time for Coffee Gist. What's up and about this moment we, peruse through the streets of social media, bringing you gists and our opinions on them. So, on our What's Up and About this morning, we recently caught up on a video that, Bemi did. She is a media personality. And in that video, she was telling a story. Basically, just wanted to hear people's thoughts on it. And she was saying that, okay, so you recently told a friend of yours about, the economic situation, how business has been really slow, challenges that you've been facing as a business owner. And then it turns out that your friend's organization was having an event that period. And then your friend brings you in to do, to cater, cater, because you're a caterer. This business person now is a caterer. Okay. And so your friend that you shared your ordeal with decided to bring you in to be a caterer at an office party. Yeah. Let's use office party, right? And then the total monies was supposed to be 2 million. Yeah. And then your friend gives you 1 million, but you don't know about this. You only find out about the total sum of the money after you have already done the monies and your money has been paid, because you wrote an invoice and you gave them 1 million for your services and they have paid for it. But then you eventually find out that the total sum that was paid was 2 million. And then you find out that your friend pocketed ₦1 million and then paid you your 1 million naira. Now the question is, is it wrong, or what your friend did, is it wrong or right? Do you feel should you feel any sense of entitlement to the other 1 million naira that your friend pocketed, being that this friend brought you into this gig in the first place? So now there were a thread of comments.
I don't speak first.
Don't give us comments.
No, I'm not giving you comments. There were thread of comments, mixed reactions. Yeah. People were right and wrong. People were on the fence about it. I don't
want to speak first, and I have my reason. I want to hear Titi, and then I would go.
Okay, so Edgar has become.
I feel like Titi can totally relate with this.
Edgar has become like the devil's advocate in some cases when it comes to anything that we talk about when it comes to money. Now, first of all, you reach out to your friend and you say you're looking for opportunities, and an opportunity comes your way. Economy bad, 1 million shot and that, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, if you had no idea about the remaining 1 million or the fact that it was 2 million, would you still feel satisfied with the gig? Would you still be happy about the fact that you got ₦1 million out of this? Maybe the profit wasn't so good. Maybe you got like 200K profit from it, but you got something, right? It's something. So your friend did give you the gig, right? Whether it was 2 million or 1 million, your friend actually did what you requested for, got you a gig. Fine. Your eyes are now open. Next time you're talking to your friend, babe, how far now? Say that last one. Omo, it wasn't so good though. Please try, do harder or do better. Try harder next time for me. Negotiate better. I think it's actually the caterer's fault. She should have pushed harder. If she had pushed harder and said, babe, I can't do it for 1 million though. I need more. She probably would have got more. But if you can't get what you don't ask for. That's what I think.
All right.
Edgar.
No, now for some reason, I totally agree. And I think I sit there on that side of the fence as well. It's funny how we define friendship these days. And then you tell your friend, I need something. And, the friend now tells you, this is the amount I'm going to pay. And then you find out later. To be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I don't think there's anything wrong at all. As a matter of fact, I feel like it is okay that whatever you put on paper to say this is my payment or this is how much I need and you're given that, you should be satisfied no matter what you hear. There are so many shows that I've worked on or I've been attended or been a part of, and then when I hear the amount that the boss was paid, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And look at how much they gave me. But again, this is the amount I agreed. This is what I signed for. So you should don't always overthink these things, because guess what? Do you know the amount of the benefits and the features that would come for this same lady due to that business that she did there?
Yeah.
A lot of other people would call her. But how many of the people that would call her would she give her friend to say, because I came for this one that you got me, I got 5 others, I'm going to give you like a percentage from the other ones I have gotten.
Beautiful.
None. She would not give her friend.
She won't probably.
any.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like, again, it's just the normal Nigerian mentality of, I heard that you got more. Why shouldn't I get more? But again, if you have agreed, then it is okay. But now, if you do not agree, and then the person says, oh, I'll give you something good. You know,
you need
that is
to
when me I'll
sort of
now
step up for
come in
yourself.
and
You
say,
need to defend yourself. The reason why you need more.
At this junction, I would like to
Bring in the chef,
because I mean she's
Yeah.
a
She's
caterer.
a caterer.
And
she said, hey.
are you in on the gist?
I am.
Okay.
I
So
am.
what
I've
would
been-
you
I've
do?
been listening to
Okay.
you. So, as a person who has gotten gigs from friends over time to cater for their events, I've come across something like that. I won't give like an example, but yes, I've come across series of episodes like that. People get gigs for me, and then they have their own percentage on it.
Yeah.
Before even it comes across to me. So at the end of the day, I'm hearing just that, oh, this job you did, they had like more, they had profits, they had
way more profit than you
they
did.
made more profits off it. So I've gotten a lot of episodes.
How did
like
that make you feel though?
I would say I feel bad, but at the same time, I feel like if this person had come to me and say, okay, this is what it is, this is how much these people want to give you, and then what would you give me as a percentage? I mean, it's makes more sense.
But
right?
but
Yeah,
but
it
that is
makes
the,
more-
that is the part I actually do not like, and I'll
Okay.
tell you why. I don't like people who help friends by getting them gigs, and then you are telling the person that they would pay you so amount of money. Out of that money, you have to give me something. I don't like that idea. Now,
So
I
it's
feel
better
People
if
are
they do it
people.
behind you.
no. I feel
people.
like it's better if you want to help somebody, help that person. All right. Now, I'll give you a good example. I had a gig one time, commercial gig one time, and this lady was meant to act as my manager at the time. She wasn't my manager. She wanted to act as my manager.
Okay.
And she told me at the time, she said, "Oh, Edgar, how much will you charge for this?" And I was like, "Okay, 500K, just random figure."
Yeah.
She said, "Because I don't know what's going to bill me later to say you collected 500K. I'm just a random figure." So like 500K, and she said, "You know what, Edgar? When you're having a negotiation with them, tell them 800.
Okay.
They'll pay you 800.
Yeah.
Do you give me 400?"
Okay.
That is different. It is different from when you now say they would pay you your 500. How much do you want? 500. You now tell them behind 800.
800.
I will not collect 500.
Okay,
You
yeah.
now still collect something from the 500.
From the 500,
And then you call yourself my friend, knowing how difficult the situation of the country is.
There's something that you said, Edgar, that was very profound. And
MM just said this when I said it's profound. MM said that. Please tell them what I said was very profound. Please, I would like to hear it. MM said what I said was profound.
Yeah,
Wow.
And that
Sorry,
is
sorry.
how we define relationships. And I would
Friendships,
say not just friendships,
Yeah.
relationships
True.
generally, because I'd like to believe that relationships are a two-way street.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, how we see relationship is not the way the other person sees that same relationship.
Exactly.
Right?
True.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Very true.
I was having
Yeah.
a conversation with my in-law the other day, and she was saying to me that, but I'm your friend. And I'm like, no, we're not friends. We are relatives.
Wow.
By extension.
That is bold.
Amen.
MM is
No,
bold.
And that, no, and that's because for me, friendship is a really big deal.
Yeah, I get you.
Sure.
I totally
Sure.
agree.
So
It's a really big deal. So I'm not just going to call anybody my
My friend.
friend.
yeah.
If you're my friend, you must have gone to hell and high waters for me because I'll do the
So
same.
now-
No, because
Yeah.
I will do the same
For
for you.
you.
Sure.
So now, in this regard,
Yeah.
I would like to believe that if it is the kind of friendship that I hold very dear, because I would demand some level of honesty and transparency. Let's put all the cards on the table,
Let's
and
know.
let's have a conversation about it. However, if this person doesn't, I am not entitled to how they decided to handle this business deal in my absence.
Facts.
Because it wasn't my prerogative.
It wasn't your
Exactly.
contact.
It wasn't my
Yes,
contact.
it wasn't your contact.
How they got that deal done. I don't even know what they had to do to get it. Yes,
You don't want to know what ask.
Yes,
strings.
I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
know.
Put some
Yes,
strings.
I don't even know what
Which
they
I
had to
didn't
do to
do
get it done.
myself.
Yeah.
You just
You know,
came
if she
to
had
me,
to
so
go and do kini to get it done. Me, I'm not feeling
You know,
entitled
she
to
was
the
on her
money.
knees for a while.
You know, if she was
in
prayer,
prayer,
I believe she
exactly.
deserves it.
Do you understand?
believe she
I don't know
deserves
what
a
she
call.
had to do to get that deal done, and
you.
then and eventually
Yeah.
I got it, and then.
But they have to be honest about it.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah.
to be honest
Honest
about
about
it.
it.
I deserve that
Transparency.
level of transparency.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that, we have a relationship,
Just-
whether it is business, whether it is as an
Acquaintance, yeah.
No, an accomplice.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, not an accomplice.
Please
An
don't look at me when you use
That's
that
the
word, accomplice, please.
An acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
No, but you know you have accomplices that you people run. You run parole together.
Not me.
Not me.
That's
you.
it.
I don't have.
You get it.
I don't run paro.
If it is an
I don't run
acquaintance.
paro. I walk my paro.
If it is an
I don't run
acquaintance,
it.
I'm not going to feel any sort of way because, like you said, our relationships with people are different. I'm not going to be entitled to it. Have I gotten my money? After all, I gave an invoice.
Yes,
Abi,
exactly. That's what
you
I
gave
said.
an invoice. The monies that you were
promised.
that you put
That's
on the
where
invoice
transparency
was what
has
is
to come in.
accrued
Yes.
to
Yeah.
you. And nobody, you don't owe me honesty.
So there's only
That's
one.
the truth. You don't
there's
owe
only
me
one-
honesty. I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't.
There's only one
Yeah.
caveat here.
Yeah.
So this caveat is simple. A lot of people make the mistake of calling business partners
Friends.
This person is in your circle and you are making money together. There's a better chance of that relationship lasting a lot longer than a friendship where there's someone that just keeps calling you to collect money from you. Right? So right now you need to define what your circle is going to be like over the next 5 years, next
true.
10 years. Because do you want the friends that will call you to come and maybe play PS5
And go-
eat your
and-
food
yeah, and go.
and
Go out for drinks.
Or do you want the one that will call you, man, babe, there's a giggle.
I want that one.
That's the
Yeah,
one you want.
that's
Right?
the one.
There's a giggle. But I
was
don't
the one.
tell them say now
Okay.
2M,
Okay.
but it's 1M I'm giving you. I have people I want to settle. Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's
I've
There's
better.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
That
friendships,
works.
from
I mean,
those
that works,
kind of,
honestly.
scenarios and
Yeah.
situations. I mean, we don't have to be in touch or communicate all the time,
Yeah.
but we know that we are good.
Yeah.
So once there's work,
once there's a,
once there's a
we're
gig.
I totally agree. Like MM is my friend.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
like
she's-
MM is we're like this.
Yeah, you're so
we're like
tight.
tight friends. MM sometimes will call me late at night and say, "Oh Edgar, I have this gig." I'll say, "No, give to." She'll say, "No, I want you to do it. It's for you." I was on my
nice.
knees. I went
Praying.
praying
and fasting
for you
for
to
this
get the
gig.
job. So yes, I'm super proud that MM is my friend. This is also my friend. You get, but I don't know if you go on your
See,
knees.
let me
for
even
me.
tell- wait,
I don't know if you go on your
know,
knees for me.
Edgar,
I
it's
don't
funny
know.
that you
I
didn't
don't-
say this because I think sometime last week I got a call from someone.
Yeah.
And then she was like, Titi gave me your number.
Oh.
And they wanted it wasn't you. My
It was me.
There was they wanted a PR service and they reached out to me and they said, Titi gave me your number. I'm like, Titi gave me you gave them your number. I thought it was her. You get, so to be honest, for the first few seconds, I was a bit shocked.
See.
And then I find out that it is another Titi that
Wow.
I know
Yeah.
that
It
actually
was
gave
me.
them my number.
It was
Yeah.
actually me.
You
But
get,
I think one
so-
important thing to always do is to just thank your friends and thank your colleagues.
Yeah,
whenever
that have been
something
there
like
for
this
you,
comes through.
right.
Don't question it.
Yeah.
What came your way came your way. Next time, negotiate better.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't think you can't negotiate with a friend and
Please
turn
do
them
that.
to a business partner. Trust me, that friendship will last longer.
Avoid saying anything you give me a collect. Anything you give me a collect. Don't do anything you give me a
No.
collect.
Yeah, so demand for what you earn, what you deserve,
What you're worth.
your
Yeah,
value.
your value, your worth.
And also, I need to quickly add this before we go. When it comes to friendships and relationships, I think it's also very important to ask for the spirit of discernment. Discerning is very, very important so that you're not getting into relationships
Pastor,
where
right
you're
on.
being exploited.
Preach.
Preach
Preach.
it.
And on that
Preach.
note, use the
Amen.
hashtag Wake Up Nigeria
Amen.
on TVC.
Amen.
Have you been in similar situations? Let us know in the comment sections, people. We'll be right back.